Hi, I'm Brad Johnson, Lead Solutions Architect for Bazefield Americas. This is the first in a series of videos which we introduce you to the Bazefield Operations Management Platform. As we hope to demonstrate, Bazefield is the most comprehensive product on the market for collecting, managing, and visualizing the data from your assets. It enables all people of your organization, from site technicians, site managers, asset managers, and vice presidents, to interact with your plant data in a different fashion, all in an effort to improve the performance of your renewable energy asset. This video will give you a brief product introduction behind the scenes. In the subsequent videos, we'll go into the individual applications on the web portal. This first video, however, will just give you a 30,000-foot view on how we collect the data from the assets. So with that, let's get started. Bazefield itself can be thought of as a three-layer cake. The bottom layer is our data interface layer, or our data collection layer. This is what is responsible for collecting the raw data from your sites. We do this with one of several industrial IT protocols, including OPC, ODBC, and Modbus, to name a few. What this means to you is that regardless of the type of assets you have on site, whether they be wind turbines, solar inverters, substations, metmass, our technology out of the box can talk to all those and bring that data into our data engine. From there, we then store forward the data from the sites to a central installation and a central server of Bazefield. This could be in your corporate network or in the cloud. That brings us to the second layer of the cake, which is the platform layer. That's essentially where your centralized installation of Bazefield lives and all your historian of all your historical values of all your tags live. From there, we're finally at the third layer, which is the portal application layer. This is the focus of the subsequent videos where all your user interaction occurs, where your dashboarding, reporting, availability management, and power curve analysis occur. So now that we've introduced you to the three layers of Bazefield, let's show you the web portal and get to the fun part. Now that you have context of Bazefield and how we collect data, let's begin to introduce you to the web portal itself. Before we hop into the content, let's just introduce you to the header screen and the navigation menu. Up at the top right, you'll see your login information. With Bazefield, we enable you to configure the users themselves. We also allow you to set permissions and access rights to each user. This means certain users could have higher privileges compared to others based on how they access Bazefield. Right next to the login screen, we have our help menu. This is where all our documentation lives. We include not only user documentation about all the applications, but also super user documentation, which enables you to understand how our data engine behind the scenes works and enables you to understand how we do calculation of KPIs. On the left side of the web portal, you'll see your company's logo and you'll see our navigation menu with our different modules. We'll go into the content of these different modules in a little bit, but first let's just give you a brief overview on this left side. We allow you first to customize even your navigation menu. So if you wanted to add items or remove items or just edit the current modules here, you can do that yourself. We don't want to give you a black box. We want to give you something that you can customize. One of the great things that we help you customize is even the theme of the entire web portal. So if you want to apply your company's custom colors and logo, we allow you to do that through our theme configuration. We can go through that in our administration menu. We'll go to themes here. And as you can see those load up, there are several different ones you could potentially choose from, and we would help you make these. So if you wanted to choose this darker Bazefield theme, for example, you would just hit apply. What that's going to do is dynamically reload the entire web page, new colors, new fonts, new logos, etc., whatever is contained in that HTML file with that theme. So we'll give it a second here to load, and there you go. Now you have a dark background, lighter font, and it's a completely different look. So that's the first step in trying to configure your web portal. Now let's go into the individual modules. Now that we're back at the home landing page and we have our default blue and gray Bazefield theme applied, let's give you a brief introduction to each of the modules you see in our navigation menu here on the left. First is our monitoring module. This is the base module of Bazefield and comes with every installation. It's the module where you look at all your real-time data. What assets are down, how long they've been down, why they are down, what alarms have come in on your assets, whether they be turbines, inverters, or substations. And we also contain dashboards on each of these sites that you see with real live KPIs, and this is where we enable you as a customer to even edit these dashboards and design your own new dashboards. From there, our next module is analysis. This is where our standard applications come into play, where you want to manage your historical availability. You want to diagnose your underperforming power curves. You want to trend data over longer periods of time. These are things more guided towards engineers and asset managers that want to look at not only real-time data, but a large trend of data. We then have our operations module. Our operations module doesn't deal with your SCADA data per se, but it enables you to have complementary applications like work order management and availability planning to help manage that other aspect of your plant performance. We'll quickly touch on some of the other modules you have here, including reporting. This is our PDF reporting section of the product, which enables you to roll in any graphic you see on this web portal into a PDF report itself. We also have an investor module, which rolls up KPIs across your entire fleet and shows them in one comprehensive dashboard and allows you to compare availability, production, and other KPIs across multiple wind farms. So now that you have a good introduction on what each individual module does, let's go into each one, starting with the monitoring module. That is the focus of our next video.